sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to the show, folks. This is Nemesis Rising TV. Today we'll be playing Rory McIlroy, and I never say it right. I think I said it right that time. McIlroy. Good. PGA Tour. Yay! I did it. Okay, it took forever. I literally practiced that for days and days and days in my head. It's hard not to do it right because of the memory problems I have, and yeah, memorizing something every day is just a pain in the ass. It's like Groundhog Day. They talk about Groundhog Day. If you have TBI, it's Groundhog Day. Every day is Groundhog Day. So there you go. So we're making sure everything is working. Everything seems to be working. No music on this channel. This is all no music. We're good to go. Okay, so Rory McIlroy, PGA Tour. Let's get the sound up. Test 1 2. There we go. I can hear myself better now. So I'm not going to be shouting. Okay, here we go. Gonna play a skins game. I am literally like getting better as I go. So let's hope I can get even better than I was. Honestly, it's fun to play with 4 players. I'm gonna select a course first because I don't want that to mess up the settings on the game. Honestly, I said I was gonna try some odds and ends, different ones. Sheboygan, Wisconsin, St. Andrews, Scotland. We've got Royal Troon, South Ayrshire, Scotland. They're similar in nature. Florida we did. Boston haven't done that, I don't think. Bay Hill. Let's try Orlando, Florida, and add a player. I'm gonna add Jordan Spieth. Click it. Left trigger. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday. Let's try Thursday. Okay, that one there. Add a player. Rookie Fowler. Let's see. Casual Thursday. Okay, Thursday. Click it. Click A. Over, and then I like to play with Kamer or Dustin because Dustin's pretty good. Kamer drops it back down a little bit, so you get a little bit of a handicap, but he has issues with the long game, I think. So we're going to keep everybody close to nominal where Rory is. CPU. Let's get it on this. Cancel. Okay, Speed. Okay, Speed, Dustin Johnson. Okay, Fowler, CPU, me. Course settings, select mode. Stroke play, play for score, match play, play to win the hole. I've been doing good with getting birdies. At first I started getting scared of it because I wasn't getting as many as I was before. I was getting like 12 birdies on the skins match to 16. So I mean that would put me at a negative 16. So let's try stroke play for once. Let's try stroke play. Let's try it. Although I like playing for cash, it's kind of fun to try this out too. Start the round. Let's go.
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Frank, great golf course and great man behind it.
Oh, it certainly is. Anytime you get a chance to play the King's Golf Course in Arnold Palmer, that is a pleasure. Hosted the Arnold Palmer Invitational for so many years now and always produces a worthy champion.
Arnold Palmer bought it in the 1970s. Through the years, Frank, it wasn't unusual to see Arnold roaming the grounds, hitting golf balls, playing in that regular game. They call it the shootout. He's still pretty competitive.
No, he is, that's for sure. Yeah, he'll sneak out there, do a little bit of practice beforehand. He does not like to hand over his $20 note.
It's a tough golf course, Frank, with a really exciting finishing stretch.
There's enough water there to tempt the faintest of hearts, that's for sure, and also steal a dozen or so golf balls.
And it's been the scene of some really incredible moments. I think back to Robert Gomez as a rookie holing out with a 7-iron on the final hole to beat Greg Norman.
Yeah, Matt Every won in 2000.
It's all about breathing control.
Tiger Woods has literally owned this golf course, winning 8 times. And, of course, the last of which was in 2013.
A little bit off. Got to get back on center mass.
Opening tee shot. That ball right in the fairway. Beautiful looking shot right here.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he's by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. Now the approach here at number 1, Frank, what's he looking at?
A nice high soft landing second shot would be ideal here. There's a little bit of a ridge in this green. Don't really want to be going long here. Those 2 bunkers, never easy coming out of those and downhill.
What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those 2 front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball in the front of this green. They are the 2 to be concerned about.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
It's a good-looking putt right here. You might like it.
It's a good shot.
Oh, he's going to love it. Great putt. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Good read, good line, well played.
Shouldn't be a problem here. So a tester from 4 feet. -1, and really going. Putt for par. Needs one. Did the job right there. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second. Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
Come on, Lag City. He takes a dump whenever I want to play, right? Fuck. Look at the lag just spike. Wow, man. Alright, you guys. In the hole. In the fucking hole.
Dude, he just made an ace.
Aces. Achievement unlocked. Ace Andrew Special. Get a hole in one. I want to say that 75 gamer score, but I didn't see it. That was awesome. That was a gamer score. Live. That was awesome.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not
too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good part. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. Settles in over the putt. Good stroke right there. That's a par and stays at 1 under. Not a gimme, but well within his range. One under early in the round.
Even par currently.
Has his par. Now to the par 4 third. Picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
don't know if I'm seeing things correctly, but yeah, I think I see alligators in the water. Those are alligators in the water, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, those are alligators. Yeah, they programmed those in there. That's tripped out. I was like, don't go in the water after that ball.
Second shot here at the third.
One of the narrowest greens at Bay Hill. Waters, you can see on that left side. So for the faint of heart, you're going to miss, if anything, to that right side. And that's exactly where they put a little bunker. So be very straight on the second.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Has a shot of about 135 yards.
Rich, these players aren't getting a reprieve with the win right now.
And right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good.
Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players that don't get every other day.
This will test the player. I mean, it's one thing to play with no wind in perfect conditions, but as we know, golf is a game of variables.
Yeah, and better strike will be rewarded today.
Frank, at this, the highest level, stroke play, really it seems to me to be all about not wasting shots because the margin for error is so razor thin. Frank, how about that?
Second hole in. Second hole in one. Kidding me.
Amazing shot.
Kidding me. Eagled it.
And getting ready for the putt.
Nice shot.
And so just getting started, even par so far. This is a birdie putt for Fowler. Bottom of the barrel, and now they're 2 under. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Now at -2 for the day. 561 yard par 5 fourth. Frank, a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit. So if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage. Beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Good contact, good result. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But a down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. Getting set now over the putt. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Spieth trying to light the fuse. This one's for birdie. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
So with that make, now at 3 under par. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. There's a birdie, and he's now 1 under par. Behind this putt for a birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Headed for the bunker. Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem. Should be safely on deck.
So he's hit it inside 30 feet. Not his best, but still a chance.
Yeah, the odd 28-footer, and that's exactly what it is. I've seen a few of those go down.
Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Locked in on the read and the speed. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there. It's no snack, though. Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Fowler has this for birdie. Well, that's how you keep a round going. Make putts just like that. There's 5 feet left. How about 7 under par now? Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. And he's putting for par now. Good effort and a good par putt. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Frank, the tournament scoring record was set by Buddy Allen. That was way back in 1973. A whopping 23 under. That's like a video game score.
Yeah, they made sure that would never happen again. They lengthened the golf course. They firmed up the greens. They sped them up. They did everything to make sure that nobody, including you, ever shoots 23 under here again.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Frank, still relatively early in the round, but given what we've seen so far, this could be a heck of a golf round.
Yeah, right now everything's just going according to plan. It's like he's playing on all 8 cylinders. So really, you're just trying to get out of your own way.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
This now the 4th shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
This is a good-looking shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, you know what gets me about this game? Here a person makes a legitimate effort, makes a good stroke, and that ball spins around and is just laughing at the player. And now what's left, you could breathe on that ball. It counts the same as a 300-yard drive. It's not right.
But it's the beauty of the game.
Continues to putt beautifully. Jordan Spieth trying to surrender just one shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range. So a tester from 4 feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. So they'll tap in. Makes the putt and moving in the right direction. 2 under par.
You know they say you have to keep a level head?
Must you?
Well, what do you do when it's about to fall off?
Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3-7, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of this green. The flag's above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. He'll need to catch this solid 190 yards away. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the player's shots, that's for sure. That one is in the bunker.
This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but looks as though it will find the green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie. Oh, this is a huge putt. It's in.
and getting ready for the putt. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. -3 now for the round. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee. Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. And so the approach shot finishes up some 25 feet from the hole.
Yeah, not his best, but certainly not his worst.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Good chance at one. Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
160-yard shot. Frank, you've been around this game for a pretty long time. Are players, in fact, more athletic today than they were, say, 20, 25 years ago?
There's no question, Rich, they are. That we've borrowed from other sports. If you can't make the player better, you can make them more athletic. And in the end, you're still making the golfer better.
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Settles in over the putt. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Really moving in the right direction at 3 under. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Did the job right there. Clean this up with a tap. Holding steady now at 2 under par. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. He'll need to be strong with this. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Just a bit offline here, Frank, but not too bad.
Even if it's the wind or just the lie there, should be okay.
That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Beautiful touch. Nice putt. This is an 11-foot putt. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Putt for par. He needs one. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Now at -2 for the day.
I was robbed on that hole.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
Oh, that's fine.
Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Still from 141 yards out, it's a green light special.
this looks like it's going to find the target.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Second shot now from 100 yards. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
How does that stay out?
I have no earthly idea. That's cruel, that. Hole's round. Ball's meant to go in.
And getting ready for the putt. Do that, Frank. What a putt.
I don't go that far in a holiday.
Fowler is capable of going on torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Rolling, rolling, rolling the rock, Frank.
Oh, and yet another birdie, Rich. Beautiful stroke.
These putts keep the round together. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Could use this one. This is for par. Did the job right there. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Good contact, good result. like it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just a beautiful approach shot. Second shot now for Ricky Fowler. This one looks right on point. Right on 145 yards left to the flagstick. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Locked in on the read and the speed. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Well, this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. So a tester from 4 feet. Nice par to remain 3 under. Trying to grind out a par here. Needs it. That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Just a little tap in here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5, 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, really got to take advantage of it.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Great lie, and what a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Headed for the bunker? Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach. Second, an excellent lie. Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. This just 80 yards away. Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, can't fault him there, trying to make an eagle.
It's a rare bird, but the pleasure of making one, well worth the effort.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Just 5 feet left. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for holy cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now a chance for a birdie. That puts them at 4 under for the round. Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. At the par 4 13th now. Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
That's been the story of the day, hacking it out of the rough.
You have grass stains on the shoes coming in.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicket. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's got 5 minutes to find it.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Frank, what are the problems posed with a fairway bunker shot?
He's got to hit it nearly perfect, Rich, because the bunker's going to magnify any mistake he makes. This is where you really have to focus on great contact.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Second shot now for Ricky Fowler.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good work right there, now to 6 under. These putts keep the round together. Now at 5 under for the round. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. This will be a birdie if it drops. 12 under on the day. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Frank, which way is this headed?
Judging by his body English, looks like it's heading a little right. There is a bit of green out there, though.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Sinks it.
Unbelievable.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This for par. In for par, and will sit tight at 4 under. At the 15th hole now at Bay Hill, this is a massive dogleg, Frank.
Yeah, if you're a Bubba Watson type player and you can move the ball around, you can move it left to right, that'll certainly help the tee shot. If you're average Joe, though, just hit it down the left. Take your medicine. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. That one is in the bunker, and the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
That's fine.
Headed for the bunker? Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Frank, really no problem. High-level players don't mind a fairway bunker.
Yeah, good clean lie. Just a nice swing there. Guaranteed the clean contact. That lip shouldn't be a problem. Still fly that ball all the way to the green.
Out of the sand and back on the fairway.
Yeah, good shot. Just really utilized that little bit between the ears. Realized he couldn't reach the green and instead opted for fairway.
So Frank out of the bunker and back into play.
Yeah, the late Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's always the next one. Well, by getting the ball back in play, he just made that a little easier.
This is a good-looking shot. Birdie try up next. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Well, this one's tracking. Well, what a sensational putt that was, Frank.
Unbelievable. Pace, line, everything to perfection.
Getting set now over the putt. It's Spieth now for par. Good solid work right there and stays at 4 under. This would be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it. Continues to amaze yet another. What a well, too bad. He back. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing. Is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot, and that 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Frankie's managed to hit it in the rough yet again.
Yeah, this is hard to imagine. You know, the fairways aren't that narrow today.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Playing his fourth shot after the third was wet.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Right in the heart of the fairway. Green light special. Good looking shot right here. Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this could be good. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron. That's right, a 3-iron on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing. How about that? An eagle. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Good round going, -7. Fowler is capable of going on torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Okay, no problem with that one. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Setting up for a 210-yard shot here to the par 3. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the greenside bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options, and you don't have to hit the ball first.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Locked in on the read and the speed. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He is just so explosive. Birdie try coming up from Fowler. Now 8 under on the day. So a tester from 4 feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And he's putting for par now. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Finishing hole at Bay Hill. Frank, how good is this 18?
Well, it's good because it makes you scratch your head. If you look at your score,
I have
your
to
own
check
personal
this score again because this is
fast
insane.
forward, you've made a big mistake.
I don't think I've ever done this good in golf, ever. Negative 17. Holy crap, man. Wow, I'm going to have to save this video. Yeah, once this is uploaded to Twitch, it's going to probably go blocked out from the feed as far as it goes. I'll block out the logo because yeah, they've got to see this on YouTube. They're gonna go ape shit crazy with this. This is an insane score. I don't think I've ever shot this good a golf before. That's insane. Negative 17. Pressure's on the 18th, boy. Holy crap. Gotta make birdie or better. Go for the shot. Got back on track. I almost swooped it. Off to the left. It's a little left.
This is up. It's good.
It's good. Far. Stop.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next.
It's fine.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
Has this from 170 yards away. This won't hurt him, Frank.
Just a little left of the flag. That's fine.
Settles in over the putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well. Really. This is an awkward length.
Wow, what a putt. That is huge. It's a big putt right here for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just a couple of feet. That's good work. That's a good par right there. So they'll tap in. Four under on the day. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.
That was insane. That score was insane. Negative 18. 18 under par. That's insane. I don't think I've ever shot that good of golf, and I had no viewers. You folks gotta come see me play, man. You've just, like, you'll see it after the fact. You'll appreciate it after the fact. The whole score, how I didn't moderate during the entire time. I couldn't talk. I was just in so much shock that I was doing so well. Literally, I had my coffee next to me and I couldn't even drink it. I was in so much shock that I was doing so well. That was amazing. That was really fun. Oh my god. Okay, so if you watch this footage, you're going to probably catch it on this channel as well as my sister channel on YouTube. I've got to produce this video now. It's going to take me a minute to upload it, and hopefully you guys get it there as well. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Nemesis Rising TV. We are Audi 5000. Peace.